is up the world? It is your friendly neighborhood Slipgator here, hanging out today, flying. I'm just a flying thing that is flying super fast. Let me find out where I am. Alright, so now we know at least where we are. So I hope you guys are having a good day. I'm having a really good day. We're back playing Crazy Craft. I'm super excited about doing some stuff and things over here today. And I wanted to tell you guys, I was checking out the last video, checking out the comments, and here's the Citadel. So I was checking out the comments in the last video. Love them lighting glitches, man. Those got fixed, though, a couple Minecrafts ago. I wanted to tell you that the comments that I was getting on the last video were, like, so nice and so great, and I just wanted to thank you guys for leaving, like, really nice comments. I appreciate it, and I think it's really good, like, staying positive, man, like I do, you know what I'm saying? So, today one of the things I wanted to play around with was this experience tree. I think we're going to try to plant one right here, and I actually don't know if it's possible to bone meal these guys. I'm going to take a wild guess and say that it isn't, but, you know, one of the things that I kind of just, I don't know, I almost just discovered it, really. I don't even know if I have bones. Do I have any bones? I sure could use some bones. Wow, you know what? I don't think I have a chest for, like, regular mob drops. Maybe in here? No. Sugar? Yeah, I got some sugar. Wow, I really don't have any. All right, any hoozle. So it doesn't matter. Then we don't have any. So anyway, what we're going to want to do is grow this experience tree. I was playing around with one over there, and I was AFKing for a little while, grabbed a bunch of experience. And the thing that I hadn't talked about very much in Crazy Craft is that I don't know if it'll grow there. I don't know if you only need one of these or what. I think it's just one. But your health, the health bar down there, it grows, like you get more health based on how much experience you get. And I believe it's like every 10 levels. Oh, man, look at these guys. What are you guys doing, man? You want some Bertha? Peace out, homie. So, yeah, I think that it's based on levels, and I think it goes up every 10 levels. And eventually I do want to kill the king, but it's going to be really hard to do. Like, he's really tough. So I'm thinking maybe we'll try to get an XP farm going, but I don't know if it's possible to farm this stuff with the way that it kind of works. Let me go ahead and take a second. I'm going to get the tree grown. I'll find some bones or something. But yeah, then once it's grown, we'll talk a little bit about, I got to look through the NEI. I don't know if there's a way to farm it, but I want to see if there is. And maybe if there is, maybe we can do that today. I can't believe I ain't got no bones at all, no bones. All right, so I'm going to grow this XP tree, and I'll BRBs. All right, just came back from the ghetto. I went back over to the ghetto to grab some bone meal. I had a little bit over there. Do I have... Oh, no. It looked like I had mining fatigue or something like that. So I grabbed a stack. Let's go ahead and check a look at if we can bone meal this bad boy or not. I don't know. Oh, man, you can't. Unfortunate. So it looks like we're just going to have to wait for it to grow. Which I can do. I got no problem doing that. But, all right, we'll have to wait for that bad boy to grow. I wish I could remember exactly where the other XP tree was. I think, oh, you know what? TT and LL, a tiny turtle. Should we commit to evil? Should we do it? Let's do it. I think we should. Commit to evil. Choose your part. Disturb burial ceremony. Talk demon tongue. Make dinner. Oh, what happened? What is this? What was that? Is that it? I have no idea what that noise was. It was great, though. I'm glad we finally clicked that button. All right, there's an XP tree over here at Little Lizard and Tiny Turtle's place. So let's see what's going on here. These guys' place is really going good. It's like really all bossed out. So I thought they had one. Maybe they got rid of it. I thought it was right over here. Is it over here? You know what? They might have cut that bad boy down because I'm not seeing it anywhere. Oh, here it is. So, oh, wow. They got all sorts of things going on over here. So you can see there's little orbs of XP that drop. And then also, wow, the frames. Also what goes on is it drops these bottles of enchanting. So the thing about it is I just don't know if there's a way to farm it. I have an idea of how to do it, but I got to kind of check it out a little bit more, like exactly how it works. Because I think that the bottles drop from up top. See, you can see like this one's. I think that they drop, well, I don't know. I guess basically what I'm wondering is if they spawn on the leaves, if they drop directly from above them onto it, because if they drop, we can probably use water streams to farm it. But yeah, if they like just appear directly on it, if we add water streams, we might stop the spawning. So, yeah, I'm not sure if it's farmable, but it's definitely a thing that I want to check out. And we got a little bit of XP there. Not bad, not bad. We're going to head back over to the Citadel. We're going to wait for the tree to spawn, and then we're going to play around with it. So something weird's going on here, man. It just started off looking like the experience trees do, and then straight away it started to, like, the leaves started to degrade. Like, I'm not seeing any of the XP stuff either. So I don't know what's going on with it. It's weird. I think that's what's causing a little bit of the frame rate lag, is the decaying leaves. I'm not seeing any experience bottles, and yeah, I don't know. It's weird. It looks like an XP tree-ish, but it's kind of strange. So maybe it, like, I don't know. I don't get it. It looks like a crappy one or something. I'm not quite exactly sure what went on with it, but we're going to play with it around with it a little bit here. I'll just kind of let it sit and see what happens to it. But the other thing is, if you remember last episode, we were hanging out with the Choco Gamono guy, that one guy with the Choco name, and he gave us this duplicator tree wood. Now, I set one of them down right here. I just had the one, and I went ahead and was letting it grow. And it grew and made like another little log here. So from what I understand, oh yeah, you see that? It just grew another one. That's crazy. So, and I don't know if it grows up into a tree or what the deal is. Can I just cut you down too? Will you grow a second one like super fast, or is that just like a major accident? Was that just opportunity? So, all right, let's go ahead and right over here. Let's just bust. Breaking my base. That's how we do. So let's bust that out right there. We'll go ahead and squirt another piece of dirt here, and then we will squirt another piece of a replicator wood there, and then we'll do the same right here. We'll make a little area right here where we can go ahead and set up the duplicator trees so we can dupe stuff and things. And it's really cool. From what I understand how this works, we should be able to go ahead and test it. Let's test it out with just like a sand block, for instance. We'll put, it grew. Perfect. So we'll do this guy, and then we'll take out this guy. We'll do 4. Man, breaking the base. That's how we do. Poke that in there, and then one of these, and then one of these. And then from what I understand, like I was saying, from what I understand, you just like set an item next to it, and it supposedly dupes it. I don't know. We'll see what's going on. Because we were over there at whatever, the Quay Tower or whatever. And, sorry, I was just checking out my tree. So, I think this is how it works. I do believe it takes a good, long amount of time. And I also tried the watering can on these trees, and it doesn't seem to have any effect. I just don't think that it works on them. When I did on the XP tree, I'm pretty sure the watering can did have an effect. So that was cool. I mean, I was like pretty psyched about it. Oh, looks like there, we got it. It's making stuff and things happen now. Let's go ahead and put some light around the base here. Boy, is this thing laggy, man. It's like a lag machine. And let's take a look up in the top here. We'll put some light all around. It's a little dark. We want it to be pretty. Like so. I can make it. I can make it. I believe in me. And we can't set any light up here. We can't set torches on there. But it's definitely doing its thing now. There's all sorts of magical stuff squirting around everywhere. Again, still, I don't see any XP stuff and things happening. Oh, there's one. And you see, this is what I'm looking for. I thought it looked like it kind of just, like, appeared somewhere. So I want to try to find out if there's a way, like, I want to find out if they just appear or what it is. I want to see if it's farmable more than anything I do. Now, as far as like item collectors or anything like that, I don't think there are really any in the game. And we have like transfer nodes and stuff like that. I don't see any item collectors. And then if we take a look at the mod subsets of what we got in the game, that's a pain in the butt. Hold on, let me do this. Wait, no. Go away. There, that'll be better. So from these mods that I see, I'm not seeing anything, I don't think. Is there something in extra utilities that we could use to collect items with? All the cable, all the fence. What was that right there? Just fence. I can't remember if there's anything in there that allow us to like suck up items, which is what we really, really, really need. We do have magnum torches. No, see, I just don't think there's anything in here that does that. So, which would be great. I mean, some, you know, ender chests with some item collectors on them would be like the ideal way to get this stuff so we can absorb it and put it into some sort of system and make it a farmable thing. So yeah, let's go ahead and just squirt over to our dupe trees here and see if they're duping. It doesn't look like they're duping yet. Maybe they got to grow into a whole tree thing. This one's growing. It's got 3 now. So we'll let those guys grow, and I'm going to go ahead and take a look in the mods for see what there is to do this with. But we got our tree. We got our dupe wood. I'm going to do some research, and I'll be your bees. So check it out, guys. Our dupe trees are duping sand for sure, man. This is like a thing for reals. You know, I really wish that like there was just some more like techie mods in this pack so that we could get things like, you know, ways to harvest these blocks or ways to automate this stuff. But I think that would be, I mean, I don't know, it's already OP, right? Like it's like the OPest pack. It's got all the OPnesses, OPness that could ever be. It's the OPest pack. That's what I'm saying. So I don't know why we're not allowed to have this stuff, but you know, there are some really cool things we could do with this, and here's what I'm thinking. If we take these Mobzilla scales, if I'm not mistaken, where's our crafting table around up in this piece? So I think we can make these into, oh no, you can't. Crap, how do you make it? Let's look. I thought there was a Mobzilla block. There is not. There's the ancient dried spawn or egg. Crapo, there's no Mobzilla scale block. I thought there used to be one. Well, 6 or half dozen here. Let's squirt this back inside of here, and let's come over to here. So what we can do, which I know will work, is we can take titanium and uranium, and unless they've changed this too, like straight recently, we should be able to make a block of uranium and a block of titanium, like so. Bam, bam. So that's a couple cool things that we can duplicate with the duplication tree. Let's squirt this stuff back inside of here. What else would we really need a lot of? We got like tons and tons of other stuff and things. Maybe some emeralds just to have because we don't have a lot. Diamonds we got tons of. That's not really that important of a block. It looks like a lapis too. I'm actually running a little bit low on. So there's 4 things right there. So we'll start with that. Just for funsies. So we'll put all that stuff up over into here. Let's go ahead and head back out to our dupe tree area. And we'll squirt these guys down. Now, I got to figure out a little bit more about like the radius of how, you know what I mean, how far out these work and this, just learn a little bit more about the stuff and things. But for now, that'll be cool. And it takes a really long time for these things to work, like a long time, like a couple Minecraft days for it to start to really show you like, you know, 3 or 4 or 5 of them. In order to surround the whole tree, it probably takes, I would say, like a good half hour, 40 minutes. All right, so over to our little XP tree thing. I built a base all around the bottom here, and I started flooding the area, so to speak, just kind of taking a look at what's going on. Now, it looks like, if I'm not mistaken, the XP tree only really activates at night. I didn't know this, but it seems like all the little squirty particles are only coming out when it's dark. Now, I didn't completely cover it, but I did do a pretty good job. There's a little spot right there we could probably do. I got a water bucket right here. We'll squirt this right here just to get a little bit more coverage. So I kind of have an idea of where the water source blocks are, and I didn't place a lot because I didn't know if I maybe wanted to remove them. But I just put one like at every kind of like point where the leaves start. So like actually right here, this one could go up here instead. Get a little bit better coverage there. Same with this. Like we could put these up into here and just covers a couple more blocks that way. But what we can do, or what I want to do next, is go ahead and test this bad boy. What I'm interested in seeing is if any XP at all is making it down bottom. Because what we could do is, if that is the case, we could build like a graduated, you know, kind of like one of these things. Where it goes like this. And then down in like so, like that. Kind of like a stairway. So the water would hit and then all would flow downhill. Then once it's in the downhill area, we might be able to use some sort of hoppers to collect stuff and things. Now, the problem is it has to be the bottles. Now, what goes on with the way that this tree works is that it actually fires bottles. Like the tree throws them. And then you get little XP orbs on the ground. So the tree actually does both. It spawns straight bottles like so, like just the entity, and then it breaks them, and that spawns the XP entities. So I don't believe that there is a way to collect liquid XP or anything like that in this mod pack. So let's take a look. If we just type in XP, if we type in experience, yeah, there's no like liquid XP or anything like that we could do. So there really isn't a way to collect the balls except for if we were to actually like AFK, which is a possibility. I mean, we could set this up as an AFK form. But I'm interested to see if we collect any of the bottles. So that's what we're going to test next. We're going to wait until night, and then we're going to see if we get any bottles up in this piece. All right, so it's night, and we're here. We're checking out what we're getting here. I can see we're definitely getting XP, and that's coming from, I do believe, like I was saying, the tree is throwing the bottles down. But I only think I saw, well, here, right here, for some reason, it looks like there's 2 bottles. Is that right? Is there 2 there? How many is that? Oh, crap. I think I had some in my inventory, so I can't tell. All right, I have 9 now. So there's XP balls around. It might be a little hard to see. I'm sorry about that, but not much I can do. Yeah, it looks like we're getting XP balls, but I believe that I think that the water is stopping the spawning of certain things. And it looks like up here there's still a few, but it doesn't seem to be nearly as much as what we had before without any of the water streams. See, we're getting a few here and there. I'm more interested in trying to collect these bottles, man. That's really what we want. And I feel like water streams is probably a bad way to do it, to be honest with you. So there is another block that I wanted to check out, and I'm not sure how hard this is to make. This conveyor belt block. So it looks like it just takes tons and tons of iron and some wood. So now these guys, let's go ahead and squirt over to the Citadel and take a look here. Climb. So we got iron, man, and spades, I do believe. Let's take a look how much we got. We got some. So, and then let's go ahead and grab some wood. Sticks, actually. And then, is that all the sticks we're going to need? Yeah. All right, so if we go ahead and make us up some rail, I'll show you how these conveyors work. So there's 16 of those bad boys. We need more iron and more redstone. So it actually might not be a bad idea to go ahead and, we got plenty of redstone, but maybe iron or redstone on those dupe trees. Maybe make a big dupe tree farm or head over to Quay Tower, which is that place I was at yesterday, and make some more stuff and things. So if we place these like this, you can see there's a little arrow here that points in that direction, and it faces away from you. If you place it the other way, you see it faces that way. And then what this is the full block conveyor belt, basically. So if we were to stand on this guy, bam, we're going to move down the way like that. Now, if we throw an entity on it, you can see, let's go ahead over here, bam, squirt, it does move an entity along like that too. So instead of using the water streams, we could go ahead and build a huge amount of the conveyors and then see if those make, a little bit better. Now, I'm not sure if these things cause lag or not, because over here, basically, we would have to fill this entire bottom area completely with conveyors, and then possibly do another couple of levels. Like, I would like to maybe try it directly on top of these leaves, like so, and see if we still get the spawns. I doubt it. I doubt that will work. We need, like, fans or something, man. Oh, man, there's so many things. Like, if there was other mods installed, I know exactly what I would do. But there just isn't. There's nothing, I don't believe, that moves mods. There's no fans. Solar wind fan. But, yeah, so I feel like the water is a fail. Let's just double check again for bottles. Because I think if there's not, like, a few around, there really isn't going to be. Yeah, see, there's just the XP balls everywhere. The bottles themselves, we're not getting any. So that ain't going to work. Water is a fail. But we're going to go ahead and pull the water off and then check out these conveyors and see if they make a difference. I don't know, man. I'm not sure if there is any way besides manually collecting these in order to get them. So, all right, I'm going to do some work, and I'll be our bees. And over here at our super duper trees, get it? Duper trees? So we're over here harvesting up all of our blocks. And it's been a couple Minecraft days while I've been playing around with the XP tree some more. And so we got a bunch of stuff and things going on over here. And it's pretty cool. Like, I think that I'm going to make like a big thing. I mean, I could use the Quay Tower that we already have on the server. but I feel like it'd be fun to make my own thing too. So we're gonna go ahead and stick 4 iron blocks over here because we need a lot of iron. So I already made a bunch of the conveyor blocks and with the iron that I had, and so we've got a huge amount now, but I don't think it's going to be enough necessarily, so we're going to make some more. So what I did over here, let's see if we've got anything in our area. Oh, there's 1 XP ball. It looked like it came over to me. So what I've started to do here is make a conveyor system that will push all of the things, all the stuff and things to this block right here. So I'm going to continue on to get this going, but it's going to be quite a thing. I don't even know if it's going to work. Like so far, I've only got 1 XP. There's an XP ball. It got trapped. It worked for that one, but I've only got 1 bottle so far that I've seen that has actually, this is actually worked on. So I am going to go ahead and set it all up. I think that it's going to fail. I don't care though. I think that it'll be fun to do. So I'm going to set the whole thing up so that we can get all the XPs. But I do believe that this is not going to work. So we'll see. I feel like what happens is the way that the XP tree works is I think it searches for air blocks. I really do. I think that it's looking for air blocks. It has something to do with that, or leaf blocks possibly. I'm not exactly sure. And the wiki, the ORSpawn wiki, is pretty light on like info. You know, it tells you what it is that it does. Like it tells you like, oh, this is an XP tree, but it doesn't really tell you like exactly how it works. So I feel like it's probably going to be just a test, and then we'll see. You know, this is like the fun part about Minecraft. Like that's what I like about. I love doing stuff, and I don't think that in every episode, you know, we always have to succeed at what we do. Like sometimes it's just doing stuff because it's fun. It would be sweet if we succeeded. If it does work, that would be the best thing that ever happened. Because unlimited XP would be, you know, free XP, even if it's a small amount. The ability to AFK in an area and get XP would be really, really cool. I'm not even sure how high it is that the ORSpawn health goes, like as far as how many hearts you can get, but it would be sweet to have like all the hearts. And without the chicken chest, I could, you know, with the chicken chest, we could have just made additional XP bottles. But without that in here, really, looks like this is our way to do it. A way to get XP now. And like I said, a super fun experiment. So we got to wait for our iron to grow so we can get more conveyor belts going. But taking a look, let's take a look right now and just see how many we've got. So see, there are XP balls coming. It's actually working. Oh my God, maybe it is going to work. All right, so it's going to take a couple of days, probably a couple Minecraft days to get the more iron. I'm going to go ahead and finish up getting all this done, and then we'll do our final test to see if it's actually a thing. And we're back, and it's day. I want to show you, I have 3 bottles of enchanting in my inventory right here, and then I'll show you right in here I've got 40. So remember that 3 and that 40. So I sat over in the little area there that I'd made, little AFK spot, for an entire night. And that's what I ended up getting, 3 bottles of enchanting for a whole night of sitting there. And I got probably about a half a level maybe, I think. Something like that. But I got all the conveyors set out, man. They're a thing, man. I hope that there isn't... I bet that renders in weird. Anytime there's like a big texture like that, it'll just render odd. But you can see I'm not moving right now. Like it's just funneling me over towards where the AFK spot is. And it looks like there's a little XP ball over there, man. Sweet. Let's get one more. Ding. And then inside of here, there's nothing. There was just a couple in there. So I AFK'd, like I had said, for the whole night. At one point during the night, I got up and I walked around or flew around and picked up all the bottles. So at that one point during the night where I picked up all the bottles, I got 40. And the entire time that I was AFK, I got 3. So does the farm work? Yeah, it works. You can harvest, you can farm XP here. Does it work well? Nope, it doesn't work well at all. Now, there's another thing that I could try, and that other idea that I had was to take conveyors 1 block up, like this, and then convey things. Oh, man, can I fly, please? We're getting some lag or something. There we go. So I could convey things off of the edge here, because I believe what goes on is that from the underside of these trees also, there would be a place where they would, like, XP would spawn. So I could put them, like, above the trees like this, so that, well, then I'd have to put them one further. so that if anything spawned or any bottle shot out of the tops of those trees, they would squirt down. But I really feel that even though, yes, it is an XP farm, yes, it is a possibility, and you can get XP from it, it's not really viable. I mean, why would you bother to XP, to sit there and AFK? I mean, unless it was like, unless you wanted to do it in like a single player and then AFK, you know, for like 8 hours or something like that, and then it might work. But the amount of materials that it takes to do this is silly, man. I had to harvest these things twice. I let these guys grow a couple of times over here, and just needed huge amounts of materials. I mean, it wasn't, I don't know, for ore spawn, it wasn't that expensive, but still pretty pricey to do, and a little bit silly, but still kind of fun. Like, it is a functional XP farm, just a really, really bad one. And really, the best way that I could find to get XP in this mod is just to use this, to use the XP tree, but to do it, you know, while you're an active player. So, yeah, let's go ahead and head back over here real quick. Well, and the other plan, or the other thing that I'm thinking about doing now, because we've got this big flat area, I got to stop looking at that. I can't stand it. But because we have that big flat area, what I'm thinking about doing now is harvesting up all those conveyors, and then planting dupe trees down over here so that we can have like a duplication tree farm. The other, I don't know. I think I like it. I would like it to be out in the open a little bit more. I was thinking about doing them inside of here, inside of the towers, and we still could do that because these towers are, you know what I mean, they are completely hollow, and we could build like a bigger duplication tree farm here. But I don't know. I feel like the XP tree area might be better. We'll think about it. I'm definitely going to think about it. But for today, guys, I think that that's going to be it. We had a really good time. I had a really good time at the very least, hanging out with you guys. If you liked it, make sure that you let me know by hitting that like button. Feel free to share and favorite the videos you see fit, guys. Don't spam on the red peeps. Hope you guys have a great rest of your day. I'm going to do it. I will. I'm doing it. I'm good at singing.